Hello and welcome to another video from TheSavageTrout on YouTube, and it is episode 14 of my FIFA 15 Burnley career mode against Aston Villa, the team who have not won a game this season. The only team not to have won a game this season. I'm just going to have to take Sordell out here because of his injury. Sam Vokes on the bench. We're going to keep with the same lineup as we had in the last two games. If there's any signs of kind of wear and tear, then I might make some substitutions earlier than usual. But Aston Villa down in 19th. We're at home, so surely this should be a routine victory. But usually nothing with me is routine. So I mean, I've gone 1-0 down in the last two games and have recovered to 3-1 victories. So who knows what's going to happen? But anyway, is our first home game since that whole game. But I mean, we have 1-4 on the trot now. I mean, 5 would be unbelievable, but it's pretty doable, I would think. I mean, they have got the OP Gabby Abong Lahore. We've got to watch out for him if he even starts. Depends if it's him or Benteke. But Villa could be a potential stumbling block. I mean, they'll be looking for their first win, so they'll probably turn up against me. But if we do win, we're not too far off 7th now, and even a European spot. We're only 6 points off 5th place. So imagine if I was able to put Burnley in the Europa League. That would just be quite interesting, to say the least. But anyway, here we go. Ben Mee, Jutskovic. He's tried to play into Chalobah and almost did there. That was almost the perfect start. And that's George Boyd, who's trying to go down the wing. Sissoko's got a bit more pace than I expected. Trippier. And Chalobah was a decent effort. Not known for his presence in the air, but he almost got one there. As I do a nice little rhyme there. It is Benteke and Vyman up front, so they're going all for strengths there, and that's just jammy from them to get it to Benteke, who's got a ton of strengths. Got to watch out for him, especially since he's almost carved open a bit of space for a chance there. And that was slightly scuffed, which kind of took me off guard a bit there. And Kitely's tried to find Jutskovic, but that's not the pass that we needed whatsoever. Luckily, Keane again, who has been exceptional in the last few games, once again is there. And here's Danny Ings. He's played it back to Kitely, who's got actually a bit of room, and that's got to be a free kick. No, apparently he got the ball, but we've got to throw in anyway. Ron Vlaar, Rock at the back. Kitely tried to play it into Taylor, couldn't quite though, and intercepted, and now can Chalobah make the tackle? Not quite. And Zogbia, I mean, Aston Villa are a decent side. They've got in Zogbia with pace. They've got a lot of pace, strength in their team, so I'm not quite sure why they haven't won a game yet. Another throw in. We don't usually start games very well. I seem to have noticed that. Well, pretty much throughout the entire season, but especially recently, especially since we've had to come from behind, obviously. But starts haven't always been brilliant. Here's Trippier, though that's not a great clearance. And Sissoko has actually a bit of strength there. You could actually see him muscling him off. But got to be careful here because Delph has found a bit of room, and this is dangerous, and they've scored. And it's the third game in a row we've gone 1-0 behind, but it's at home this time. And clearly I've been watching too much of Norwich City because once again I'm going to have to come from behind. It's Benteke's third goal of the season, and made it a bit too easy for them there. Oh dear, we've been absolutely overrun by Delph there, and that could have been dangerous. Here's Jutskovic. Got to be careful in this game, I think. Just to kind of not get too... no, it's not a great ball for Ings. I always thought this might be a bit of a danger game. Was this run that I've been going on. Here's Benteke with a lot of pace actually, and he's muscled Shackle off pretty well there, but they've got the throw. And we... Oh dear, that was almost... In fact, that's terrible clearance. And oh, that was pretty lucky for us there. That was horrendous from me. Here's Taylor though, and the counter-attack is on now. We've tried to find Boyd out wide and we've found him pretty well. Oh, Sissoko though is just a rock at the back. Nzogbia into Sanchez. Might actually look at some of these Aston Villa players in the transfer window if they stay towards the bottom of the table, because I think some of them might want to leave. Not really sure where I need to improve at the moment though. Maybe in defence, but I mean I would have said after the first few games of the season definitely up front, but they've started to kind of come into their own now, especially Jutskovic and Ings, hence why they're starting in this game. And that's a free kick. Tried to get it off Sanchez there, but couldn't quite.
How frustrating is this for the other team trying to get the touch of the ball?
Sissoko again, he's all over the place. And that is a great ball into the box. Got to be careful, and oh, that's not exactly what I wanted to do, but Trippier does put it out for a corner. Dangerous territory again here. Passing has almost been spot on by Villa so far. And that's not cleared away superbly. We have cleared it away now though, and here's a chance for the counter. And Danny Ings has played in Jutskovic, and there isn't many back for them actually. And Keane is now bombing forward. I'm not sure what that's about, and we've messed up the pass. And oh, that's put us in a lot of trouble. Boyd, that looked like he filled in for him actually, which was pretty good for us. Great tackle by Chalobah, once again coming into his own in that scenario. But again, the pass just is a bit off, which is slightly worrying because it hasn't been in the last few games. Our cutting edge going forward has been absolutely superb recently. So to have balls like that is maybe a bit worrying. Can't dwell on it too much though. Chalobah again. Boyd. Jutskovic were going to try and feed Ings in there, but didn't have enough time on the ball really. Benteke is really looking dangerous at the moment. He's just getting into those holes of space and was able to get a shot away there, but that time it was well over. Heaton blasts it up to Ings. Maybe should have gone for the other option, but Ings wins it anyway. Here's Kitely. Taylor. Danny Ings. And Boyd has slipped in there. That's a penalty for sure. And he's given it, and that could be a red as well. I mean, Boyd probably was about to fire it as a yellow card. And it's Sissoko, I think, the man who's been brilliant all game, that's giving it away. And this is a chance. Is it going to be George Boyd to take it? I'm not sure he's the best penalty taker, but apparently he is. I mean, he did win the penalty. It was Jutskovic again who played in a superb pass for it to happen. Let's see here. Yeah, him and Jutskovic have the best penalties. I'm going to leave it to Boyd though. Boyd. And he's put it in. And once again, for the third game in a row, we've come from behind here. Or at least we have for the moment, to make it 1-1. And it's George Boyd who gets the goal. And it's our second penalty of the season. This one slightly less dramatic than the Arsenal game. But we do have that crucial equaliser. And once again, it's game on now. And well, that just completely turned the game on its head again. Heard. And Sanchez was dawdling in possession there. And speaking of dawdling in possession, Villa have gone a bit all out attack here, and it could come back to bite them here because they're a bit lacking in defence at the moment. Oh, Chalobah's, I should say I messed it up because I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do with it there, and in the end I just lost it with Chalobah. Taylor slightly running out of steam already, which is slightly worrying as Nzogbia has got in behind Trippier, but he's offside.
It's offside.
Jutskovic, actually he has found Ings, or... Oh, that's well won by Chalobah again. Such a fantastic player all of a sudden. Really coming into his own. I'm going to have to extend his loan for sure, or possibly even buy him. But 1-1 at half time. And what's going on in the other games? Man United drawing with Hull. QPR losing again. Crystal Palace drawing. What about Man City? Oh, they're losing again. Unbelievable stuff. Looks like we're still going to keep ahead of Man City even if we draw at this rate. Boyd couldn't quite win it, and that is actually brilliantly shielded, and we've got to be careful here. I don't know where some of the defence has gone. And Villa looked dangerous off the get-go here, but Heaton is there. And he's going to smash up to Ings. Brilliantly won in the air, but not quite headed down perfectly for Jutskovic. Ooh, not the greatest tackle, but that was from Ben Mee. If one doesn't get there, the other will. And look how well he's coming forward now. We're absolutely bombing forward with Ben Mee, but Benteke tracking back brilliantly. And I completely messed up the word back there, but anyway, Bakuna is causing a few problems, but again, a great tackle. I seem to be tackling just at the right times in this game, and especially recently as well, although here come Villa down the wing. And Zogby has found a bit of room. That's another good tackle though, and Trippier will keep it in. And I'll tell you what, it's not a bad clearance either. If it had a bit more height on it, that could have been a really good chance. Bit of room, but again it's intercepted. Taylor, Jutskovic jumped over one tackle, couldn't pass the other.
Could be dangerous.
Chance for Nzogbia here. This is dangerous. It's brilliantly cleared again though, and here comes Kitely, and this is just turning into a bit of a counter-attacking game for me. That's got to be a free kick if we lose it, but we haven't, so players continuing on, and here is George Boyd, the goal scorer for us. Chalobah, Jutskovic has got a bit of room. Kitely, he's tried to give it back to Jutskovic, but couldn't quite. We've got the throw in. I think we're going to make some subs here. I guess I'll bring Boyd off just for the user substitution. I think we're going to bring Sam Vokes on here for Jutskovic, and we're going to keep it like that for the moment. We might bring Barnes on a bit later if things get desperate. And oh, yellow card. Okay, that was for the other tackle. Bakuna gets it. Dirty bunch, Aston Villa. Not quite sure who that was on for them, but anyway, here's Kitely. And hello, Vokes. Oh, what a save by the keeper, and Vokes almost scores with his first touch of the ball, and I don't know how, it's the loopiest header ever again. It's kind of a trademark for me now, and well, it looked like that could have been a bit painful for Vlar, but anyway, here's Michael Keane. Found a bit of room there. Couldn't quite get enough power behind the header though. Keane seems to really want to score in this game. He's been bombing forward a bit more than usual. And that's offside. Short pass to Trippier. Arfield. Great play again there. Vokes, Arfield. The two substitutions linking up. Oh, I was trying to play it back to Vokes there, but didn't turn the analog stick in time. It almost worked out anyway. Sadly, it didn't though. Oof, that was pretty lucky, was that touch for a second. Danny Ings. Ben Mee. Back to Kitely. Good ball in. Sam Vokes with a header. Another superb save. Vokes getting in all those good positions. And the keeper is really keeping them in this at the moment. And Keane again. And it's come to Arfield. Couldn't quite get the shot away, and that was a real chance. Counter-attack for Villa now. And, well, this is really heating up because we haven't quite got that goal that we have against Hull and Stoke in previous games to just kind of separate the two sides towards the end. And that's a messed up throw, and Kitely's going to completely capitalise on it there. And here's Sam Vokes. And he's cut inside and Hurd has completely missed it. Sam Vokes is in one-on-one. Oh, what a save by the keeper. Again, the keeper for Villa is absolutely fantastic. I would be winning it if it wasn't for him. Oh dear, we've given that away terribly though from with Chalobah. Great tackle by Shackle though. Oh, given away again though. That's poor from me really. So it is anybody's game here. I'll be heartbroken if we lose it at home, to be honest. Hurd is looking well, their defence just kind of looks a bit dodgy, to be honest. Here's Arfield, minus their goalkeeper, obviously. Tried to get a bit of room with Vokes there, but couldn't quite. Trippier has done well again, and he's found Arfield now. He's come to Trippier. We're going to have to go back to Arfield. Vokes. Oh, Arfield's put it in, and it's not a bad ball for Danny Ings, and they've both missed the header. Him and Chalobah, and it's been cleared again. Oh dear, that's a poor pass. And that's going to halt our attack for the moment. We're going to bring Barnes on as well late on, see if he can maybe rescue us. Vokes and Barnes have been known for their late goals to get us back into games or to win us games. I think we're going to just have to bombard them in the air, really. That's well won. Barnes, I was trying to clip it over the top, but it didn't really work. Dangerous times here. Here's Cleverly. Shackle wins it in the air again. He is just fantastic in the air. Arfield surely has a bit of pace now. Delph might be able to keep up with him. Oh, he's just been muscled off the ball there, really. There's not much more I can do. But is there still a chance we really need to win the ball now if we're going to go and win it? It'd be a bit disappointing to have drawn this game considering the opposition we're against. But I mean, at least it still keeps our unbeaten run going if it stays how it is. Shackle again in the air. Unbelievable from him. Barnes. And now it's into Kitely, and this is a chance to possibly win it at the end. And Kitely's got a bit of room now. And he's played it into Ben Mee, who's got a lot of room. It's not a bad ball either. Ashley Barnes couldn't quite get there. It's come to Trippier now. Chalobah was still on the floor. I was hoping he was going to get up a bit quicker than that. He didn't though, and that might be game over for us. It might be only a draw. And it is only a draw, sadly. Our unbeaten run continues, but it's the first time in 4 that we've not won. A few boos from the crowd. I'm not quite sure what that's all about. But we still keep a decent position in the league, I would expect. Is a bit disappointing, but it is still a point. Did Man City win? I don't think they did. So still 13th. Well, we've moved down 1 place, but nothing major really. It's still looking good. Ings shows his class. He has been, as has Jutskovic, but Boyd was the player for us in that game that really got us back into it. So anyway, another fantastic game. Sadly, we couldn't quite snatch it at the end, but it is another point. So thank you for watching, and until next time, goodbye.